really. But lay down. Lay down.
Come on, Benson would show you how it was done if he was here.
Come on, lay down.
Here we are. So we had the sofa all beautifully arranged with all our lovely colours of Lalland, because that's what we were wanting to talk about today. And then Loui arrived. So I'm now hoarding lots of bowls of Lalland, DK and Aran, and Loui has. I think we can safely say that Loui has stolen the show. Don't you?
He's having a cuddle.
He's stolen the show.
He's been so good,
and we're fine with that
all day.
We're absolutely fine with that.
And it's his sofa.
Yep.
He feels.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's joining us.
I have a dog at home that feels that his sofa is his sofa, so I do understand.
And actually, so many people say to me, "Did you knit him?" And he is a bit of a woolly teddy bear, really. So, yeah. So he's joining us today.
He's with us every day in the studio.
He is. He's with us every day.
He's an integral part of the team.
He is. He gets occasionally to wear scarves and things, but
he had his photograph taken.
So today we thought we would just talk a little bit about Lalland, how it was developed and why we think it's so absolutely super special. And it wasn't until last week when I was talking to one of our wonderful stores in America, and I was telling them the story, and they were like, wow, we had no idea. So I thought, well, let's have a chat about it. So, I mean, we developed it 14 years ago now.
Yes, it was very shortly after I joined you. We took a trip down to Yorkshire, to Laxton's, never to be forgotten. Your accent changed as we drove across the border.
I can do that. I can actually, I can just switch like that, and I'm straight back home.
Because of course Di comes from Yorkshire. I, having a Scottish accent, was slightly twitchy in the passenger seat, but we got there safely.
So it's a Scottish-Yorkshire alliance.
It absolutely is, just like us.
Like us,
because this beautiful lamb's wool, top quality grade lamb's wool, is spun in Scotland, just a few miles from where we're sitting now. But it is sent to Yorkshire to be finished to your specification. Yeah. And that's the important
thing. So I was looking back to make a really high quality yarn that reflected some of the yarns that I used to knit with as a child with my lovely Auntie Doris.
Yeah.
And she would only ever buy the best, and I thought that's what we need. So I designed a two ply S twist. Then the magic is that we put a Z twist in to the two plies to make it a 4-ply with a Z twist. Now, what this means is it looks crinkly in the ball, and a lot of people think it looks a bit crepe-like and crinkly. This is a two-coloured colour here, the flame, but you can see the single colour is
one here with furs.
How crinkly it looks like, but it knits out completely flat. Stocking stitch is the smoothest, most wonderful.
Yeah.
And in Fair Isle, like the cairngorm that I'm wearing here, it knits out absolutely beautifully flat. And the two plies and the Z twist almost give it a stickiness like Shetland.
Yes.
So you can knit Fair Isle patterns absolutely perfectly in it.
It's also wonderful, speaking personally, it's wonderful for all the Gansey patterning that we've done, because the stitch definition is amazing.
Because that crepe look in the ball, when you put a purl stitch into a stocking stitch, it pops out and the crinkle pops out. So you get that incredible definition. Yeah. Incredible definition.
Yeah.
So it knits, it gives texture, but it also gives smooth flat.
Yes, yes.
And cabling, it just actually gives a bigger, more pronounced cable than you would normally get with an ordinary DK weight yarn. It's a lightweight DK.
It is. So we like to knit it on 3.75
Classically. 3.25 for slightly denser knit, where you can use your Gansey stitches. You can go up to 4mm
if there's lace. Depending on the how open you want the stitch to be. Yeah.
So, and you say, Sheila, it is the most well-behaved yarn of all.
I know. And you see, I was a teacher for many decades, and it's good when you've got some well-behaved kids in the classroom.
We need well-behaved wool.
So,
and the other thing is, I mean,
the other thing is
how soft and beautiful it is, and the bands, and it doesn't pill. And you don't need to block it. Now, I'll just repeat that. You don't need to block it. I know, Loui. So I remember when Patty Lyons was here, and we were explaining she's taken some away to do a design with.
Yes.
And she said, this is the most incredible yarn I have felt for years and years and years. Actually, Lena magazine said the same in a review recently. And I said about the Z twist, and she said, oh my gosh, they don't do a Z twist in the States. That's why you don't need to block. And I said, exactly, because the stitch sits perfectly straight in the space it's meant to be. So no blocking, folks.
Yeah.
Lightly steam your seams.
Lightly steam the seams. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
But apart from that, you don't need.
No need. It's already been steamed as well, so it's
part of the finishing process in the amazing mill in Yorkshire. Is that it has steam.
Yeah. Pushed through.
I was going to say puffed. I like to think of puffs of steam. Steam puffed through it. Lovingly in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And then
how many colours? I mean, we've got nearly 34 colours in the DK.
Yeah.
And then we've developed a wonderful Aran, which has got mélanges of colour.
It does, but actually quite a few of the DK ones.
Yeah, they do too now as well.
Got
Bell Rock.
A couple of colours within, which all just goes to make life even more interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Aran weight ones, are practically all special. Mélanges to your own specification.
Yeah, like the Kelpie, this new Kelpie.
So no one else does them.
The Storm Petrol, very dark navy, just brilliant blends of colour. And they knit out really superbly on a 4.5 or 5mm needle. Yeah,
absolutely lovely.
So I think, thanks for listening, folks. I think, Sheila, could we ask you to do a little film about how to steam garments properly? Sheila is brilliant at steaming and actually finishing garments to the highest spec. I think we need to do that next.
Okay. Yay. No problem. Me at my ironing board. That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Me at my ironing board.
Can't wait.
Absolutely fine.
Can't wait.
No problem. No problem. See you at my ironing board. Bye.